Well, apparently, my dear brother was on a very hot bite on this very lake last week. And, of course, it wasn't enough that he had to brag about it, but he had the nerve to tell me how to fish. Well, bro, you taught me well, because I'm doing exactly what you told me to do. Anyway, the hot tip I got from Bro Almighty was to use spinnerbaits and weedless flukes around weed edges. And all during his vacation, he was sending me pictures of all the great big bass he was catching using those lures. And he was even telling me tall tales about even bigger fish that he didn't get photos of because he didn't have a camera. I don't know about that. But anyway, with how I've been struggling on this lake over the summer, I decided, you know what? I'm gonna listen to brother. There we go. Oh ho ho! I don't know if that fish came off the weeds or came off that dock there. Alrighty. Looks like brother was on to something. That one came on the white fluke. Not bad. Chunky fish. He ain't that long, but I bet he's 1.5 pounds. Excellent. Ooh, that was a hit for sure. Or... oh my goodness. Wow. Look at that. That sunfish is either very hungry or very stupid. Well, what can I say? Never know what you're gonna catch. Well, it has been a solid hour since my last hit, and my brother's advice is starting to play out like it did when we were kids. In the beginning, it seems like the greatest idea in the world, but the longer you follow it, the more you think he might not actually have your best interests in mind. But I'm gonna stick with it, simply because I really don't know what else to do. Well, that felt like a hit. Tell you what, if it was a hit, I'm gonna follow up with the fluke. There we go. This pickerel, I think it hit the spinnerbait. Just felt him bump it. So I threw back in there with the fluke, and he got it. All right, there we go. Well, that's a smallmouth bass, a largemouth bass, and now a pickerel. If I can somehow manage a walleye, that'll be a predatory fish grand slam for this lake. There we go. What do we got here? Another pickerel. Little guy. Little hot dog. Alrighty, well, it's something. Look at that. That last pickerel must have got me while he was thrashing around. Gonna have to patch that up when I get back to the cabin. One thing I keep forgetting to put in here, in this boat, is a little first aid kit. Could use a Band-Aid right about now, but that's alright. I got plenty of blood. I can lose a few drops. Alright, well, I am just about out of daylight, so I'm gonna have to stop here. Didn't do too bad tonight. I did okay. Not great, just okay. But the good news is I'm up here for the entire weekend. So this is just the beginning, and I'm going to hit this lake again real hard tomorrow. So I will see you in, for you, what will be a couple of seconds, but for me, it will be after a good night's sleep. So sleep tight, and I will see you in a couple of seconds. Well, good morning, everybody. It's the next day. I slept great, and I am ready to do a little bit more fishing. And right now I'm following another hot tip that my brother gave me. It's that he missed a big fish right off this point here on a night crawler. So I brought out a pack of night crawlers and I hooked one on, and I got a couple of split shot. Just because it's a bit windy and I need to keep it from blowing all over the place. And I'm going to see if I can't catch that fish that my brother missed. At the very least, I should catch something. Oh, I got something, picked it up. The way he's nibbling, it feels like a sunfish, but I've had sunfish that became much bigger fish once I set the hook on him. Did he drop it? Dropped. He took my bait, dang it. Oh, looks like something else picked it up. Again, looks like a sunfish, but you just never know. There we go, fish on. Doesn't feel like a sunfish. Oh, don't get in that anchor rope. Oh, it's a bullhead. It's a nice one. Look at that. Alright, well, he swallowed the hook, so I'm just gonna clip the line and let him go. I wonder if what my brother missed was a big catfish, because there are some big catfish in this lake. Not just bullheads, there's big channel cats too. Oh, there we go, we got another pickup. Ah, that was definitely a sunfish. I'll bet he took my bait too. Yup, he sure did, a little stinker. Oh, got something on. I didn't see a runoff. There we go. Fish on. bet it's another bullhead. It's fighting like one. Yep, sure enough is. And he swallowed it. All right, buddy. Back you go. Well, I burned through all my night crawlers, and this wind is getting absolutely brutal, so I'm gonna wrap it up for the morning. And since it's Saturday, the speedboats are going to start churning up the lake in earnest, probably in an hour or so. So I'm gonna let them do their thing for the afternoon and then head back out in the evening. So I will see you guys then. All right, well, the speedboats have left the lake, and it looks like the wind has even laid down a little bit. So I'm back out here at it, and it's not quite magic hour yet. I'm gonna wait about an hour before the shadows get a little bit longer, and the fish should really start to turn on for the evening. So I'm just gonna waste a little bit of time in this cove and pitch around a couple of night crawlers and see if I can't pick up a few bonus fish. Oh, that is so a bluegill. Look at that. He's a little guy. How did I even get him on that hook? That's a pretty big hook. Oh, you know what? I stand corrected. It's not a bluegill, it's a pumpkin seed. I mean, 6 of one, half dozen of the other, really, but technically I was incorrect. All right, first fish of the evening. Not what I was really hoping for, but at least the skunk is out of the boat. All right, well, I'm tired of screwing around with little sunfish on worms. Time to get the real party started. And my party favor of choice at the moment is the Ned rig. I've never used a Ned rig here. I'm curious to see how well it works. It works well on the Raritan River, which is my second favorite body of water. Let's see how it does on old number 1. Well, the snag rig is living up to its reputation. But, good thing is, when I'm in this boat, I can go get it. There we go. On the Raritan, I definitely would have lost that. Unless I would have been able to wait out and get it, which happens maybe 25% of the time. There we go, fish on. Ooh. What do we got? What do we got? That's a largie. Not huge, but decent. In fact, I'm gonna net this dude. I haven't used this net yet. All right. Look at that. On the Ned. Again, not huge, but solid. That's about 1.5 pounds. I need the pliers for this guy. All right. Last look. Not too bad. On the Ned rig. How about that? First Ned rig fish in this lake. For me, anyway. There we go. Oh, that's a pickerel. Pickerel like the Ned rig too, I guess. See if I can just shake him loose. There we go. Learned my lesson last night. Don't want to get too close to those choppers, 'cause they will chop you. Well, there's the live band starting up. The Lake Association's having their annual summer picnic tonight, and I was welcome to attend, but given the choice, I would rather do this. Dinner and dancing is just fine, but I'm a fisherman. There we go. What do we got? Pickerel. Not a bad one. Oh yeah, not bad at all. You like that fluke? Easy, buddy. All right. Let's get the pliers, get you on your way. Oops, those aren't the pliers, those are the cutters. All right. There we go. Not bad. Maybe 15, 16. Awesome. Back you go. There we go. Oh, he's off. That looked like a pickerel. Dang it. Another one that came on the fluke. Looks like that is once again the difference maker tonight. I'll just keep slinging this around and see what happens. Well, I am out of daylight, so gonna have to call it quits for the evening. Turned out to be another okay evening of fishing. In fact, it was almost exactly as productive as I did last night. Take away the smallmouth, and it was identical. So that's going to do it for now, but I've got tomorrow morning left to fish, so going to hit it one more time and see if I can't get that big bite. So I will see you in the morning. All right, well, good morning, everybody. The sun is just starting to climb up over the treetops, and it's going to be a beautiful day. That's plain to see. Going to work the docks this morning, and I'm going to be using a combination of the weightless fluke and the Ned rig, because those seem to be my two top producers so far. So here we go. Going to hit it hard one last time and see what I can't come up with. There we go, fish on. It's a stick roll. The invasive stickerel. Oh boy, what a way to start the morning. There we go, fish on. For real this time. Oh, pumpkin seed. Oh, it's something. Ooh, something bit me off. Bet it was a pickerel. In fact, I'm certain it was a pickerel. Oh, time for a new Ned. Oh, there goes the bald eagle. Well, I say the. There's actually two on this lake. A nesting pair. Always good to see them around. And there goes the other one. Well, I left the docks because those weren't producing. Then I transitioned over to this grassy bank, and this isn't producing. So, yeah, it's a tough morning so far. But there's one more place I want to try, one more stretch of bank, before I call it quits. Here we go, fish on. About time. This is no sunfish either. Oh, it is a pickerel. All right. That fish hit the Ned rig. It's not too big, but it's something. Easy, buddy. Nope. Ripped the grub in half. That's all right. All right, buddy boy. There you go. Well, I am almost out of time, and the bite's not very good anyway, so I am going to call it a weekend. And it was quite a grind all weekend trying to put a catch together. But using my brother's advice in combination with my own bag of tricks, I would say I managed to put together a modest catch. Nothing impressive for sure, but still definitely worth a trip up here for the weekend. Then again, just being up here is worth the trip. Thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you on the next adventure.